Hi everyone, we've come to the dividing the body and the sleeves portion of our pattern. I've already placed my sleeve stitches on a separate cable. You can also use a scrap of yarn if you'd wish. The method that they're asking you to do in the pattern is using the backwards loop to create to cast on the underarm stitches. Let's get to it. My pattern is telling me to cast on 8. So how we do this, we have our right needle, our working yarn. You're gonna grab your working yarn like this. You're gonna take your thumb and go underneath, around, and you're gonna take your right needle and you're gonna slip through, and that is 1 stitch. So my pattern is telling me to do 8, so I'm going to do this kind of slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now a little side note on the backwards loop cast on is that when you knit all the way around and come back to it and you knit on top of these cast on stitches, you'll find that the cast on stitches become really loose, and you can even see it right here. Even though I cast it on pretty tight, look how much slack is in between this first cast on stitch and your and your actual sweater. To alleviate these, what you would do is you would either decrease the number of cast on stitches and then increase it later when you come back around. You want to do even numbers on either side of the cast on. So if you, for me, I like to, typically I would do 4 less than what your pattern is telling you to do. So I would actually cast on 4, then 8. And I will make another video on how I create new stitches, and so that it becomes not this loose mess. Like you can see that it's complete, it is really loose and wonky, and it can get kind of frustrating. So let me show you this again, and this time I'm only going to cast on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when I come back around, I'm going to make another video on how I create new stitches out of all this slack. All right?